Hi YouTube, welcome back to another video. So on this we're going to be doing another path of 7.4.3, and on this path this is basically it's kind of like a cosmic path where every time you do a hit there's a chance for you to put an armor break debuff onto the defender. The reason for this being beneficial is that the defender has an ability where after every special attack they throw, they gain a armor up buff, and if you give them more than 6 armor up buffs, then you take damage back. Now, as you can see this, the armor up buff appeared. The only thing to watch out for on this node really is that if I was to knock Ghost down here when she had a few armor breaks on her, what that would do is that would then turn them into armor up buffs, so I'm trying not to do that where I can. And also these defenders are immune to power manipulation, so you can't kind of just doom cycle these or anything like that. You have to make sure that you are watching the special combo meters and stuff like that to make sure that they don't actually throw a potential special free at you. So for the most part I'm going to try and use Corvus, and especially this first fight, as per usual, the ramp up fight normally takes a little while. As you can see, I don't have suicides on, so it's going to take a little bit longer. And these champions all have like 300k health pools. So this is just one of these things, but once Corvus is done, he's going to be beneficial for the Penny Parker, the Emma Frost, and even the Psychoman. So for me it was well worth using Corvus to ramp them up in this first fight. And again, it's a relatively easy fight. Ghost isn't a terribly hard defender in any way, unless it was a potentially season like 20 matchup in War when flow was a thing. But apart from that, so now I'm just trying to waste time just so I can get my glaive charges back and finish this fight off a little bit quicker. So there you can see the damage isn't crazy. Obviously once I get one charge it will be, and you'll see that when it comes to Penny just how much quicker the fight got. Even trying to destroy Penny's shield was just so much quicker. But yeah, so this Ghost fight you can see here pretty much going to end. I think it's on the next combo. I think for some reason I decided, no, there you go, I was going to bait a special but decided not to. And we get the first defender of the path down. So now we're going to move on to She-Hulk. So there's 2 fights that I brought Nick Fury for. One was this She-Hulk and the other one was the Gladiator Hulk that's at the end. So where I was saying about them throwing a special attack, they gain an armor up, and once you get to 6 it causes damage back on yourself. So if need be I was prepared to do it, but my main goal of this was to not let them throw more than 6 specials before they were dead. So where I could, if I could parry and then just do 4 light attacks to put that bleed on, it would then give She-Hulk less power to be able to throw specials at me. And it also still put on that really heavy bleed that you can get. But if she throws a special at me, then I kind of have to reply with a 5-hit combo. It's just polite. So we're going to go into this again. We're going to push it to special 2 here. She's below 60%, so by the time, if this was to work out properly, we should only end up with 5 armor ups on them, so I won't take any damage from that before this fight's over. There, completely whiffed on the reply from the special. So She-Hulk obviously got very lucky there. And now she's throwing a couple of special ones, but you can see she's already down to 30% health. If Nick was in his second life, this fight was already done by now. And I'm going to throw the special 2 just to try and see if I can get a stun, and then push her back to another special 2 again. I even managed to sneak in another quick starting light combo, and you can see there She-Hulk down. So took no damage from the armor buffs happening in that node, that weird interaction. And Nick Fury did that pretty easily. So we're going to come into this Penny Parker now. This is a bit of a longer fight, but obviously for people that are fighting Penny Parker, quite commonly a really annoying defender. The main thing to remember is to do the damage to the shield to get rid of that, so then you can start attacking them without worrying about being auto blocked all the time. And you're going to see here that 100% of the sync shield. By the time I've hit them twice or 3 times, the whole shield's gone. So we're going to start doing some good damage, and I'll just shut up and let you watch the rest of the video. So as you can see, Penny's health pool is annoying. She got a lot of them spider charges, which is annoying because it gave me all them power burns. But it's still a pretty easy fight, and she's now dead. So then we go into Emma Frost. Now again, can be a pretty annoying defender. Main benefit to this node, this path, is that obviously even just for Cosmic Champions alone, but Corvus naturally would put an armor break on anyway. So we don't even need to worry about any of that. We can literally just parry, she gets armor broken, and then we don't have to worry about her diamond form. We just have to worry about eating special ones to the face, because that occasionally happens. Got a nice little dex on that one, and then as you can see there, just from doing the combo, there was a chance for it to do an armor break, and it did, so I didn't even need to parry for it to kind of the fight to become a bit better under my control. And you can see now, if I had suicides on, she's probably at like 65, maybe 60-50% health. Probably now at like 40. So it could easily be possible to do this in the first set of Glade charges. With suicides, maybe even rank 4 Corvus without them. Or it'd be very close. But yeah, so you see here, we're just going to kind of then just take our time and eat a combo. Because who doesn't love to do that in the video? So yeah, just going to get this Emma fight done now. But the Glaive charges back, hit with a special 2, dodge one more special 1, and then just end up winning the fight. So we still have Corvus on a slight bit of health, but we've just given him his second charge. So now we're going to go into Psychoman. So again, I had Corvus, I had Doom, I also had Magneto as another backup for this in case I needed it. But luckily I didn't. So Corvus in this fight is again a pretty solid option. He's just gonna basically absolutely smash this Psychoman about. Again, sadly we don't manage to do it in the first set of glaive. We are gonna have to wait slightly a little bit in between. But just make sure you can comfortably dodge Psychoman special 1, and everything should be pretty easy and under control. You can see here we're very, very low on health. The Glaive Charge literally just came back. Further special 2, even with the concussion and Psychoman's ability accuracy hurting me, just to try and get out of that fight safely with Corvus. So no champions dead, no revive used. On to the last fight now, which is this Gladiator Hulk. Gonna just use Nick Fury, just the same as what we did with She-Hulk. Again, just with the light ending combos, just to put the big bleeds on, just to try and do as much as we can. And yeah, then once this fight's done, this path's done. Again, we have done all these paths so far that I've been putting on, and even the ones that I've been messing up and scrubbing up as a failed YouTuber. Been doing them all revivalist, so hopefully if I can do it, that means other people can do it too. And even if they just watch the video, hopefully for a little bit of inspiration and maybe some help, that can obviously be a benefit. If people are enjoying the content and they do want to see more, please subscribe. I'm going to keep doing these all the way till the end of the Act 7 chapter. I guess the end of the act itself. But yeah, again, thank you very much for watching. If you did enjoy this video in particular, please leave it a like. If you want to give me any feedback or say anything to me in the comments, please do. I read them all, reply to pretty much every comment that I get. So again, yeah, and if you want to share this with your friends so that they can see these videos or maybe get some help or anything else, just let me know and share it about. Thank you very much.